Oh, that was good soup.
There we go. It is good soup. I had some
How are
good
you?
soup today. Also,
Oh,
hi
my soup.
folks. How are you?
Hello.
Oh my god. I'm here. I'm alive. I exist. It's been busy, but you know, hey, we're making it through. I've missed you guys though. How is everybody? Want to hear about your days? Starting with you two. So, other than obviously what we've talked about a little bit offline, what's been
slept.
going on in the life?
I was up the slept.
You
I
slept.
put my head down and I slept.
That sounds like a dream. Much lucky. So today we are working on something for actually our very own Richie. Hey Joe, hey Rick. I'm mobile, so you'll hang out and chat. Okay, no worries there. I heard you're visiting a certain somebody. That sounds pretty fun.
Oh.
Yep. Visiting Richie. You're actually not incredibly far from where I am. Let's see. Joe says, I have finals this week for college, and I am fully mentally drained from everything right now. Oh, man. Finals sound not fun at all. I have to say, it never fails that I hear about somebody in college or going through school, and I just can't help but think to myself, I am so glad I did not do the college.
I didn't do the college either.
It's just like I'm constantly reminded of how glad I am that I did not do the college. not to say nothing for anybody who does. I definitely high respect for those who do the college. I just it's not my thing.
No, it's not for you.
It's not for me, man. I didn't do good in school to begin with, mostly because I just absolutely abhor homework. Like, I test well, but homework was not my thing at all.
Yeah, I didn't do homework either, really.
Well, it's just like it's tough, man. You got ADHD, and I just once you're out of school, that's it. You're out of school. It's nothing like would make me want to stop whatever it is that I had to do to focus on schoolwork.
Ugh. Schoolwork.
Let's see. They aren't. I have a geology exam tomorrow. 7-page paper due tomorrow. And a full ground plan, wall plan, and a costume design. What the hell is a ground plan?
I was wondering the same thing. Wait, geology, but also costume design? I'm sorry, what?
They must go to a liberal arts school.
I don't know. The costume design part I've got. Okay, I can get that part. It's for theater. So like making sets, like a set and wall like a ground and wall piece for like a play set
Made out of granite.
Maybe? Out of granite? What?
It's geology. Isn't that rocks?
Oh, that is
it is indeed rocks. Yes.
That is an interesting combination of things. I didn't even really think about that.
Building an amphitheater out of sheer grit and granite.
Lord.
That would take a long time, but
it would take a lot of
look real pretty.
Probably be awesome. Probably be epic, as the children say.
Epic. No. I'm sorry. I believe what the children are saying these days is that it's pog.
Oh, ew.
Specifically poggers. You gotta say it with enthusiasm, too.
I'm gonna vomit with enthusiasm. That just sounds weird coming out of my mouth, dude.
But poggers.
Oh,
but shut up.
oh my god.
Doger, not you too. Don't do this to me, man.
No, I'm old. I don't. I mean, I'm hip enough to know the lingo. That
Yeah, I know
has to
the
count
lingo.
for something, right?
I mean, I know what pog means. I just
I know the lingo. I even use it from time to time, but I don't listen to their music. That's what makes me old. I'm still listening to like some 41 and crap.
Wait, what about music? This is Pog is music? I don't wait a minute.
No. I'm saying I know the lingo. I know the
Oh,
terminology
the
there
kiddo lingo.
of the
Got it.
kiddos, but
Got
I
it.
don't listen to their music.
Yeah, I am the same. I'm very much so set on the music that I like. You know, and it's so interesting. You think to yourself, like, as kids, you know, that your parents' taste in music's terrible. It's so old. It's like, why don't they like new generation stuff? Why don't they get into the new shit? And I mean, on the rare occasions, sometimes they do, but it's like most of the time, they're pretty set on the music that they like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you think to
I
yourself,
like all
oh,
kinds of
why?
music.
How? And then you get older, and you're like, man, I like my music the way I like my music. And
That's the weird thing, though. It's like I have a taste for a lot of different kinds of music. I love like 20s music, like big band stuff. I love like rap. I love like pop. I love rock and roll, heavy metal,
but is it
all kinds of stuff.
Is it all new, or is it a mix, or
But-
is it all
but
old?
A lot of it is old, though.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying is like we can't get into the new generation of music. You know what?
It's strange. It's like it's not even that much different. A lot of it is still just hip hop. Hip hop's still freaking huge.
A lot of hip hop for sure.
But there's just so much of hip hop nowadays that I'm like, this sounds. I don't want to feel old or sound old, but this sounds like noise to me. I just hear AKs in the background and somebody going blah 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 blah, and I'm like, that's music now.
I'm dead.
Okay.
I'm so dead. Now I will say there's a lot of new music that's coming out in like the pop and heavy metal industries. Like this is gonna make me sound old. I've started actually finally figuring out how the fuck to work TikTok. So I've been watching TikToks and they keep popping up on my For You page. I think that's the right thing.
Correct.
Woo! There we go. See, look at me go. Learning. Yeah, so right. Anyway, so it keeps popping up on my For You page. I mean, I will say that some of them are coming out of here with some bangers. It's pretty good. Rick says you're not old until you're at least 30. I actually will be 30 in January. Eee, God, that hurts.
I've been old for a year now.
Officially old. Nah, I'm 30 years young. No matter what anybody says. Joe says, honestly, I think I'm going to keep this in the background as I do homework. That's cool, dude. I do indeed go to a liberal arts school for radio, TV, and film with a theater minor. So where does the geology come in on that? I mean, let me not ask you questions. I don't want to distract you from your homework, but
did you talk to a counselor and the counselor's like, okay, you need something and something else just to make you look like you're professional or something?
Well, it's a philosophy of many liberal arts schools. They want you to have a well-rounded education, so that means everything. Even if you're majoring in an art or in an art, you'll be
bachelor's of science.
Okay.
Bachelor's of science. All right.
Pay for those extra classes?
Well, it's built into the curriculum usually.
That's
you would.
But I bet you're paying for to be in your curriculum.
Oh, you're paying them regardless. It's just a matter of like they have certain requirements to graduate. Some have science science requirements regardless of major.
I am screaming. This is why I didn't. I mean, this literally right here is why I didn't fucking go to college. All I wanted to do was sequential arts, but if I went to college, I also had to take math, science, English, history, fucking some kind of academics if I really wanted to succeed. No.
Yeah.
No. I do not understand why you have. I don't know. Maybe it's beyond. I don't know. Maybe it's beyond me. It's just like I find it so difficult to like understand why we pay so much for college when 90% of what we're paying for are classes that have literally no relevancy to our actual jobs that we want to go into. It's just for the aesthetic, for the what is it? The corporate fucking it starts with a C and I can't think of the word.
I mean, stupid corporate is a good start.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. But anyways, off of that shtick, Rick asks, "Who's your favorite '80s band?"
That's a loaded question.
Corruption, Joe. I mean, yeah, that too. 80s band. See, I'm gonna say a band name that I think is out of the 80s and be completely wrong. Yeah, it's definitely not an 80s band.
Queen, maybe?
Say what?
Queen?
Queen was good. I can't say that I actively listened to Queen enough to justify calling it my favorite band. When was, Whoops, I didn't spell that right at all.
If it's not Eric Clapton or Rush, you're wrong. I don't know a lot of Rush songs, actually.
Let's see.
I listened to a lot of Queen when I was in junior high.
So after 5 years, the band reformed in 2010. Again, we're so prolific that the project turned into a full album release with a new name. 1999. Okay, so that's not. They're not an 80s band either, damn it.
Guns N' Roses, maybe?
Guns N' Roses, yeah, they were good, but I don't really think I could call
Bon Jovi.
it my favorite. No, not Bon Jovi.
The Cure.
When was
Aerosmith?
Am I like I do really like Fleetwood Mac. But I'm pretty sure that they're not really 1980s.
Fleetwood Mac is amazing.
Phenomenal. Yeah. But are they 1980s?
They are 60s. They're 60s.
See,
I mean, they started in the 60s, but they toured for a long time.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Like, I think that my bands are before and after the 1980s, unfortunately. Let me pull back up the chat. Here we go.
Black Sabbath.
If it's not Eric Clapton or Rush, you're wrong. Queen is good. If you've ever watched a movie from the 80s, then you've probably heard a few Rush songs. See, that's the other problem, is that I don't know, I don't know if I've ever watched a lot of films from the 80s either. Also, hi Ghostcraft! Glad to see that you were able to make it in for the stream today. And thanks for joining in on Saturday too. That was some good stuff.
I have this weird thing about the 80s. Mainly like because I was born in 1990. So I like just missed out on the 80s. Just barely. So I feel like I came into the world and I had all these 80s movies to watch, but I didn't get to experience the 80s myself.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
So, if I had a time machine, I would probably go back to the 80s.
I would say if I had a time machine, I would honestly probably go back to the 70s. Like, if I was being genuine, I think that I would have just, I don't know, I think I would have thrived in the 70s.
Yeah.
It's either that or, like, the 1600s.
I feel like I came in at a weird time. Did I come in at a weird time?
No.
You know,
particularly. It's always a weird time.
Yeah, that's true. It's always a weird time for us.
That sounds like it. Also, hi everyone! It's Shara Zorel. And, for those of you who are taking final exams, please take care of yourselves. Take care of your mental health. I am in the middle of doing a bunch of projects and trying to turn them all in before Sunday, so... And especially considering that they're all in After Effects. It doesn't help.
We were literally just talking about somebody who is very sick and tired of school in chat, and how college is just a fucking ripoff. to put it like
real.
bluntly, I realized I should not do this pattern before I figure out the placement of my individuals, because I'm so smart. That's why I didn't go to college, because so smart.
Miki's got the big brain, though.
Big brain flexes. My brain wrinkles are big brain.
I mean, I feel like I have big brain moments sometimes, but it's also just a matter of the program that I am working on is a bitch. Cody knows that Premiere Pro is relatively easy to work with.
Yeah.
After Effects is a whole other beast.
Yup.
After Effects.
I haven't know how to do it. I haven't done After Effects stuff in a long time.
Yeah.
Not since I used to do live action shit.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I think I've heard of the program, though.
After Effects is essentially, if you take a look at all of the ads that you see, all the graphics in there, those are pretty much created by the program After Effects.
And you want some easy peasy fire in your hand? After Effects.
Yeah.
That's a way to say it, yeah, for sure.
I guess the way I was
one of
thinking
the
of
first
it.
things I did was I was like, I'm gonna put some fire in my hand.
No, for me, it was the first thing I ever did in After Effects was create a birthday preset, like wishing someone a happy birthday type thing. With some balloons and creating a bunch of mats, so that way happy birthday would come up in some like confetti colored smoke.
That sounds...
But now what I'm doing is a bit more practical than wishing someone a happy birthday in confetti colored smoke. It's more journalistic based, coming up with graphics that could be used in Vox Media type stuff.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah,
making some graphs, animating them. I'm even creating a little informational thing about... This is my final project. This is the only time I'll talk about, like, politics. How America's become divided in recent years. So I'm making a little graphic on that, or a whole presentation on that, and I'm using, like, circle graphs. I'm creating little stick figures that are gonna shake hands. It sounds easy, and I wanted that project to be easy, but it's also harder than I thought. It's hard to make circle graphs the way you want them to.
It just
It's-
sounds like a nightmare.
It is!
It's very
And
useful.
then my
but
old
it's
professor,
hard.
I'm saying my old professor because he is with his child right now. He is on paternity leave, helping take care of his wife and his several kids.
Nice.
Good.
And this new person has been nothing but helpful. The new long-term sub. Now, for context, I knew him since the beginning of the year. Super cool guy. He has some opinions on games and anime and movies. Like, he hated the Demon Slayer game because he said it seemed like the game couldn't make up its mind about whether it was an anime-based game or a game based on the anime. And it failed at both.
Damn. Shots fucking fired, though.
This is not me saying that. This was him
Yeah.
saying
Yeah. I mean, by him, though. Shots fired.
Yeah, but he's a super nice guy. I asked him for help on... Remember that video that I showed you in the Nerd Tech chat, Cody?
Yes, I do.
I finally finished that. And on Sunday, when I was trying to figure that out, I asked him, hey, could you please help me out? And he said, I'm in the middle of a D&D campaign, but sure. So he dropped everything and helped me out with it.
That's
awesome.
Nice.
He's just such a nice guy. Yes, he does have his opinions, and he does have a bit of a dry sense of humor, but the fact that he dropped everything.
Oh yeah.
He dropped his D&D campaign to help me. That's great.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, he's paid to do that, so I hope he would be at least happy.
It's like, it's not nice. He's just doing his job. No, it's
I mean, it is nice. It is a nice thing.
It is nice.
It is a nice thing. Yeah. It is a nice thing.
He is a very awesome professor.
Yeah. Yeah, he sounds like he's great.
Yeah, and one of the things that he also does is, or what he used to do, I don't think it'll happen this week because finals, but every Wednesday we played Among Us. So we played Among Us, and it was a lot of fun. We played Among Us, we played Jackbox, and I think a couple of weeks ago he played Minecraft. I don't have Minecraft, and I don't want to play Minecraft.
Aw.
That's actually.
But he's just such a chill guy.
Minecraft is so good.
And the other thing about this guy is that he knows a lot about television tech. I'm majoring in journalism. And one of the things that he always does after each show that I volunteer that he also helps out with is he gives some good constructive criticism, like, hey, make sure this happens, make sure that happens. And he doesn't say it in a rude way. So he's just a super, super good guy.
Super good professor. That's good. That's very good.
Ghostcraft, why did you ask why? Okay, update on the knee. Amazon did not pay for surgery and my insurance said they won't let me have surgery, so... Oh. Ouch. Poor meniscus. Also, hi, Fel. Why the Fel isn't he in... Why the Fel isn't he in the chat?
I don't know. That's what I was like. Get in here, bro.
You are welcome.
You are welcome.
Yeah. Why no Minecraft? I guess I just don't want to be too invested in games. I mean, yes, I know it's available on Mac, it's available on PC, but I have college to worry about, man.
No.
Mm,
No. That is
Fuck
my
you,
answer.
Cody.
That's my answer to that statement. Hey, soon you won't have that excuse.
can this
No,
Just-
the excuse I'll have after that is I have journalism.
Yeah. Generally.
Journalism eats up so much of my time.
Do you have a job lined up already?
Not at the moment. I do have another internship lined up, though.
Oh, good all right on, dude. That's the way to do it.
But the only problem is I'll be taking that with a capstone, which is essentially I'm going to be producing a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
So
I remember my capstone was only like 4 pages long. No, wait, it was 10 pages long. It was nothing. It was like not nearly as much as you're probably going to have to do.
Yikes.
Bragging.
Well, it's just
Well, not really bragging.
It's
Just-
the nature. It was the nature of the. It was just the nature of the major, I suppose. Like I majored in math, so they didn't really
How
like
am
it.
I looking at, Miki?
A request by Richie. So it's a Kotatsu table, and it's supposed to have 4 major Phatdog characters, which is Katsuki, Luffy,
Yeah, I can see Luffy.
Rimuru, and Kazuma. And I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think of like poses for all of them, because the reality is, out of the 4 animes, I've seen 2.
which ones?
One Piece and reincarnated as a slime.
Same here.
So
I have yet to see Slime, the actual show.
it's
a
good show.
so
It's
good.
cute.
They have
I mean-
so much bass in their fights that it's just like that's how you know that you got a good fight, is either when the cubes start popping out when they break the ground, or you got bass. It's like boom. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Like just that sound is satisfying.
I need to catch up on the new season. There's so many things to watch right now.
That's true.
It's just the time of the year when everything wants to come out, and I'm just like, oh my god, I have 2 seasons of this, I have a season of this, I got a season of that. It's like, fuck.
The closest that I have to that is the closest thing that I have to that is probably JoJo Part 6 and PlatformEd. Those are the only 2 anime that I'm keeping up with.
Yeah, I just caught up on JoJo. It's pretty interesting. I do like the new season.
Okay.
All
Right.
right.
Oh wait, yeah, Slime Season 2 was great.
The latest one, yeah, dude, that ending. I am ready for the next season. I need it. I need it so bad.
Wait, which one? What are we talking about again?
Slime season 2 is
right.
completed, so talking about the next season.
Yes. So I wait for the dub, so I'm usually always behind.
Yeah, that's how you feel when you wait for dub. I have a friend who does that too, and I do not understand the logic there. I have 0 patience in my life.
I get attached to certain voice actors, and if I watch a show for so long, I get used to that voice actor, and then it's just like I can't hear a different voice coming out of this character because I've listened to a different voice for so long.
Yeah, no, I mean, get it.
I also have patience and can wait.
I have none. Not
For me,
any.
I don't have too much patience. With when I saw Platinum End episode 4, I was just like, why are you leaving it on such a cliffhanger? I'm gonna read the manga, and then I read the rest of the manga in a week. But also, when I introduced my mom to anime, the first anime she saw was Demon Slayer. And the new season for Demon Slayer is out, but not the dub version. I'm watching it in the sub. And so I am waiting for the dub to come out, or at least one episode at a time, so that way I could say, hey, Demon Slayer Season 2 is out! Although my mom did say that, the Mugen Train movie made her cry, or made her sad.
I haven't seen the Mugen Train movie yet.
Pretty good. I was debating on if I should watch it or not, because the next season, it looks like they're gonna touch on Mugen Train a bit. So
with the next season,
I'm not sure exactly
2,
where they're planning on leaving off or not.
They pretty much rehashed Mugen Train in the second season.
See, that's what I thought they were going to do.
We're at the beginning of the second season, which I just thought was stupid. The only good thing about those first 6 episodes, or those first 7 episodes of Mugen Train, was probably that little extra filler arc that we got of Rengoku. Which, I will say, I'm a sim for Rengoku, and I always love to see more Rengoku screaming, "Goodbye!"
Oh lord, I have heard that. I guess that was the thing.
Yeah. I looked into it.
By the way,
and saw
the
that
reason
Mugen Train was just going to get recapped. So I was debating on it.
By the way, the reason that he says that,
I caved.
the reason that he says that, for those of you who do not know, is that because for samurais, it's kind of a custom to eat your meal like it's your last. So when he is eating these bunches of bento boxes, he's grateful for every bite, and he's saying tasty, tasty, tasty every time.
Every time. Every time.
Every time.
Does anybody
Ricardo,
know
I'm gonna...
if Cosmo from Konosuba drinks or anything? Is he old enough? I don't know. He looks like a kid, but I also know, from what I do know of the show, I'm pretty sure he's a giant, like, pervert.
Yeah. From what I've seen, I mean,
Yeah.
he steals women's panties.
Yep. I just actually ran across a reference photo of that. Alright.
Oh, Ricardo, I am so excited for the
Also,
next
regarding
Spider-Man
anyone
movie.
gonna watch Spider-Man, you got tickets for the 16th. I would honestly love to watch it, but I am pretty sure that if I told my mom, because by the time it's coming out, I'm probably gonna be at home. If I told my mom that I wanted to see Spider-Man, she would probably hate it and be very worried about me. Like, I wanted to see Mugen Train in theaters pretty much when he came out. That was the day that I got my second COVID shot. And I said, would it be okay if I saw the movie? And my mom said, I would prefer you not to. And so I didn't. And I have a feeling it's going to be the same if I ask her, can I go see the Spider-Man movie in theaters? Even though I did see the My Hero Academia movie in theaters, she pretty much had no control over that.
Who says
I want to see
because
Spider-Man.
I was not at home. I would love to see Spider-Man. And also, the Matrix movie looks interesting.
I gotta quickly rewatch all the other Spider-Man
Jonathan
movies.
Groff as Agent Smith. I'm actually super excited about that, believe it or not.
I'm debating if I wanted to go see Spider-Man this weekend or not. Like, I'm super excited, and I really want to avoid spoilers. And I also saw like Venom or Venom 2 opening weekend. I'm just like, there's so many things happening, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna have time.
Yeah. I'll probably say beware of Twitter and Facebook and
Oh, yeah.
Instagram and most likely YouTube. Like, I've already
What?
seen some spoilers on YouTube,
My
and
Twitter feed
part
has
of
been
me
pretty
is like, yes, I
mild
want
when
to
it
see the
comes to it.
spoilers. Then the other part of me is like, why would I want to see spoilers for this movie?
I want to watch.
Yeah.
Wait, is the French Dispatch out yet?
It's a shame that Tony's not in here. Somebody's asked, has any of you played Yu-Gi-Oh?
Not in a very, very long time.
Cody and I
Mm,
watched someone play Yu-Gi-Oh, and he was talking about it in ASMR, which was hilarious to hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me,
Shout out to
Tony,
Hyperion 177.
Royce, and Darkon all get together and play Yu-Gi-Oh every now and again.
Oh, man.
We recently started doing
Also,
like draft picks.
Also, Ricardo, regarding your Sony Marvel has you more excited than Disney Marvel, I agree. I do agree with that.
Cody Chuan!
Like, the new Spider-Verse movie,
No,
I'm definitely
the
pumped
Disney
for
Plus,
that.
The Disney Plus
Oh, yeah.
shows have been phenomenal. Like Loki and Hawkeye and
I heard Hawkeye was good.
Pardon me for making the obvious reference. Wow.
Wow.
it was good. I really enjoyed Loki. That one was fun. And
Okay.
What If? Oh, that's probably my favorite. What If was just so good. And I can't
Based on
wait
the
for
series.
season 2
Wait.
because they said that they want to do like Marvel Zombies, but they want to actually do the source material, and I'm like, oh my god, yes! The source
Oh,
material is just wacky because Marvel Zombies, it makes you think, oh, they're just zombies. No, it's different. They're not just zombies. They're super powered, hungry people. It's different and is silly and it goes to weird places. They eat Galactus. Is weird.
That's so great.
Yeah. SpiderMan
crap.
eats Galactus.
I'm into it.
I'm
I'm
Also,
into it already.
Salty Rick, regarding the shirt you put in the chat, or the sweater you put in the chat, I want it now. I want that sweater of Rengoku saying "umai."
I'm
Is it weird that I want that?
I am
No.
positive that
Not at all.
must exist somewhere.
Probably.
Sleep is a wonderful thing that you get in the middle of the day and not in the evening.
Well,
I mean,
guess
that's
didn't
what I
get the
do.
memo.
When people ask
Grabs
When people
Hanker
ask
Chiff,
if I
like,
drink coffee, I
forehead
usually
for
say
sleep.
naps are my coffee.
I'm only slightly disappointed in you, but only slightly.
What?
Can I eat sleep? No, I don't think so.
Why the disappoint?
Because
No,
you don't
just-
drink coffee. Only adults drink coffee.
I drink
Okay,
coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Excuse me. Please pardon me as I make this reference from the TV show Hercules. Disappointed!
Ah.
Slight disappointment. Not
I don't
quite
know if you
that
guys have ever
disappointed.
seen that.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time since I've seen that. Been a very long time.
I saw it a
Damn.
while ago when I was looking at like things where actors acted horribly, and one of them included the guy for the Hercules TV show. He looks around and says, "Wait a minute,
This isn't my word.
this
yeah.
isn't my world."
Yeah, for sure.
Disappointed.
Yeah, isn't that a
He
meme
meant it
now?
as a joke, but it stayed in the show.
That's excellent.
And
That's so good.
it was great. I love quoting it. But also roll call. Someone asked for a roll call. So I I mean, I could get out a piece of bread and say, roll, hey, roll.
As far as a roll call, you have me, your wonderful, quiet, sometimes awkward, and have bereft host, Miki. Hello, it's me, if that wasn't obvious. We also have in here one Doger, one Cody, aka Legend by Design. No, Miki is, yes, but not today. I'm actually sober today. And Shara Zor-El.
Oh, good for you. Hello.
Enjoy
I'm
how
probably
people are
going to
probably
be-
proud of that.
Stop
Can't
being
forget. Everyone's just like, it's not a Miki stream if Miki doesn't get drunk. Just like it's not a Honeycast stream if someone doesn't say, oh, Ashley.
I mean, you guys missed me being super drunk on Saturday for the fundraising stream for Leafy, which actually taking just a moment to point out the donation goal at the top of the screen that is still active and ongoing. So Leafy has a lot of vet bills needing to get paid. So if any of you guys,
If you can't spare the money, feel free to donate. If not, that is okay.
definitely feel free to share it though as well. Hi, Jared.
Hey, Jared.
But yeah, most
G'day,
definitely
mate.
do not donate if you cannot afford to do so, and it puts you into a bad place yourself. I cannot stress that enough. Obviously, any
I'm looking at you,
donation
Jared.
is
You're not allowed to
appreciated.
donate anymore. You donated too much already.
Oh dear. But those who have donated up to this point, it is greatly appreciated. Every kitty deserves a chance and an opportunity. Yeah, I hit my drinking quota for the week on Saturday, so that's why I have not been, why I'm not drinking. I finished an entire bottle of sake to myself and went on to drink beer. So,
Damn.
I am giving my liver a break.
Good idea.
Good thinking.
Yeah. The sad thing is that I was actually fine. Like, I didn't even have a hangover the next day. And it's kind of like the sad part about it, right? Is you drink so much, you build up tolerance, and then you're just it's hard to enjoy anything.
And here I am, still stone cold sober. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Still
Curse
stoned.
you tolerance.
We've got our first
Hashtag
Miki
Miki
save,
save, please.
Yeah.
Hashtag Miki save, please. Also, stay cute.
Well,
That's not hard.
nope.
Stay cute, stay drunk.
Geez. Stay cute, stay drunk. That's my new motto. Cute and drunk. That's
Beautiful.
kind of depressing.
But Miki, it's Tuesday. It's W New Week.
It is.
But Miki, it's Tuesday. It's time to get drunk.
It is technically a new week, but it's within.
It's a new week.
It's the only.
You
thing,
made a typo, Ricardo.
The only thing
For
that
shame.
I have is the only thing that I have is wine, which wine is not a nice drunk. Wine is something I drink when I'm like eating. So
Wanting to feel classy and get
You need
drunk
something
without
in your
kidding.
stomach to help balance it out.
Yeah.
It's not an empty stomach kind of drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Which for me, I really shouldn't drink on an empty stomach ever because then I get
No one should
real
drink on an
fucking
empty
drunk.
stomach.
And also pukes.
No one should ever
Thanks
drink on an
for-
empty stomach.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Ghostcraft. I will say that whenever I'm having like a tough day, I will actually purposefully pound a beer or two to the face before I eat, like right before I eat, just so that it immediately starts kicking in, and then I'm like eating so it doesn't completely wreck me. But there's like only so many ways that I can actually feel alcohol. So.
Bye, Ghost. Best of luck with your calc final.
Yes, good luck.
Oh,
Yes,
calculus.
Good luck
Ooh.
to anyone who has finals. I still remember a bit of calc, considering, and that's relatively good considering that I took calc like 4 years ago.
Math was my least favorite subject, and
Mine too.
What was your favorite subject?
They recently changed.
What was your favorite subject?
Are we talking out of like just the standard academics? I would
Like how
have
they're
to
teaching
say
it.
probably English.
Math was my least favorite subject too.
And yet here you are, working for the Vermont OSHA, if I'm correct.
Not OSHA, but close. Health department, but yeah.
You're from the health department? That's neat.
I'm a
And
data.
you are
I'm
pretty
a
much
data
crunching
analyst.
statistics, which is a bunch of math.
Yeah, I have 2 advanced degrees in mathematical sciences.
What the fuck?
Oh, no.
I don't think you're allowed to say math is
You're
not your favorite
overqualified to
subject.
work here. What the hell?
I wanted to like be good at it. That's why I
My
studied it.
My least favorite subject was PE because I wasn't really athletically inclined. The closest thing I got to athletics was being part of my high school marching band, which is harder than people think, actually. Especially considering that I was in the color guard, so I was spinning some 6-foot-tall flags that are
marching around while
that are on
carrying
metal
a
poles.
tuba.
And
No,
then if
that's
you
not
get more
hard at
advanced
all.
enough, you toss guns up in the air. I did end up getting swole from it.
It's the tuba players, man.
But-
Those guys, they're carrying all that load while also like utilizing their lungs.
They're carrying all that load.
Yeah, the tooting with
That's
it.
what she said. Yeah.
I know, I am
Yeah.
a child.
Yeah. But that was one of the things that I did in high school. The other thing that I did was musical theater.
Oh, that's fun.
I did theater in high school.
That was a lot of fun. I think my favorite subject in high school, though, was Spanish. I loved speaking Spanish, and I loved learning Spanish. In fact,
Really?
I'm minoring in Spanish at my university right now.
Nice.
I was in a play in high school, and it was awkward as fuck because I was playing essentially the bad guy, and there was a scene that called for me to essentially manhandle the female lead, and
Oh boy.
it was awkward.
That, yeah. The things that you do for acting.
Right.
Sparkles.
Right?
Sparkles.
Also, Ricardo, what musical were you a part of? Because back in the day, I was a part of so many musicals.
I don't think it was a was it a musical? I don't think it was a musical. I think it was just a play. It's called Street Scene.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to Ricardo in the chat. But I'm sorry, Doker.
Fuck me. Don't worry.
Yeah, but
Thank you,
acting in
Juan.
theater-
Appreciate it.
Acting in theater did help cement my love for acting. And while I don't do acting right now, like I'm not majoring in theater, I still voice act, and it resonates with me.
I haven't done live action anything recording wise in so long.
The closest. Oh no, wait. I did something earlier today. Someone was like filming a music video, and they had like a fancy gimbal that they were using, and I'm just like,
I love
fancy
that word.
gear. And for those of you who don't know, a gimbal is essentially something that you hook a camera onto, and no matter how you move, whether it's bouncy or trying to be smooth, the gimbal just stabilizes all of your movements. I've always wanted a gimbal.
They're super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I saw someone filming a music video with the gimbal, and then I was asking them, hey, what's this for? And they said they were filming a music video. and the person who was doing the music is going to New York in a month or so. And they said, hey, would you want to be part of our music video for this little part? And I said, sure, why not? So in the music video, the whole video is actually about how, like, he emigrated from China. He doesn't really find friends at first, which is where I came in. And then later on, he meets friends and people that accept him. But the part that I was in was I was just coming out of somewhere. He was acting drunk, and then my reaction was just like, "You get the hell away from me," type thing.
Well, damn.
I kind of felt horrible, but I was just like, act, do the thing.
No.
Also,
the horrible
I've heard
thing
of
is
the
when you
play
gotta do it
Honk.
multiple times.
Right.
No, you gotta do it this way. Do it again. Ugh.
No, you gotta act drunker.
Oh, yeah.
No, you gotta act more obnoxious.
Nah, grab
Go.
her and shake her around a little more. And I'm like, I barely know this person.
Did they sign the
No.
contract?
The moment the director said, okay, you gotta touch her, then I'm just like, you what? And then he said, no, not like that. If anything, just like reach out your arm, maybe try to put your arm around her.
Yeah, that's essentially
And I'm
what I had
like,
to do.
okay. That's good.
I wrapped my arm around her waist, pulled her in close, and I'm like, hey, baby. And I played like this thick New York accent kind of thing. Yeah.
Joker, that's what I'm gonna do to you when we meet in real life.
Oh my god. No, if I see you in real life, I'm probably just gonna scream, Straw Hat!
Thought we did meet. But I thought this has happened before.
Who, me? Nah.
Were you not at AWA?
I was not, unfortunately.
Okay.
It'll happen someday, man.
Juan
Someday.
says, hey
Someday.
Miki, Angel says to
Someday.
give Zelda a kiss.
Oh,
I
I
returned to
will.
the
She's actually sleeping on the bed to my right, so I'll be right back and I shall give Zelda a kiss.
Aww.
All right. Good.
Also, the play Robin Hood Men in Tights. I haven't seen that movie that it was based on, but I would love to see it sometime. It's Mel Brooks and Carrie Elwes, and them together just seems hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Can confirm it is hilarious.
Haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, it's a old movie.
Yeah.
Early 90s, maybe?
Didn't it come out around the same time as Princess Bride did, or something?
It was after Princess Bride. It was a couple of years after Princess Bride, I think.
Yeah. Princess Bride is one of my favorite movies, by the way. Don't at me.
Why would anyone at you? You're objectively correct.
Thank you!
Oh, she's a good kid.
I do remember someone saying in a different chat, like they said Face Off was a good movie, like the movie with Nick Cage.
Yes.
And then someone else in the chat just shook his head
The kitty has
or sighed.
the kiss.
I remember having a VHS of Face Off on my,
Oh my
shelf
God.
for like so long. It was like one of the very first VHSs my mom ever bought was Face Off. Like I remember it always being on the shelf and never watching it.
Okay.
I remember seeing the Lord of the Rings movies constantly on the shelf where my parents kept a bunch of their video cassettes and their DVDs, and I didn't know what it was about. I was like 4 or 5 at the time. I mean, my parents did reference Gollum a little bit, but the closest that I think the real taste that I first got of the Lord of the Rings universe was when I saw the first Hobbit movie in theaters, and then I said, oh, this is a good movie. Let me read the book. The book was boring.
Hmm. Yeah,
I remember Blockbuster. I totally remember Blockbuster. I miss Blockbuster so much. I think
The
I
store?
think I used to go there like every weekend.
yeah, I used to get
And
movies a
now
whole
instead of
lot,
a
too.
Blockbuster being at the place in my neighborhood, a Chick-fil-A is in its place.
I remember a friend, he had the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I hadn't even really known what the Lord of the Rings was. And he's all like, dude, you gotta see this. And I had no idea what I was in for. He plops the first movie in. Hours later, I'm like, when's it gonna be over?
Oh, damn.
He's all like, bro, we got 2 other movies to go through, and they're twice as long. And I'm like, oh god.
I will say that I think the movies probably did a better job at shortening the books, condensing the material a bit. But
One could
when
say they
I was
abridged the
reading-
series.
nah, not really. But when I was reading Fellowship of the Ring, I could only get up to chapter 5, and then I'm like, you know what? It's boring having J.R.R. Tolkien describe every single goddamn tree.
Every leaf in the tree.
Yep. Also, Jared, you've watched Lord of the Rings so many times that you've perfected your Smeagol voice. Nice.
Jesus.
I've
That's-
seen them all the way through once. Never again.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Is-
The only thing that I do watch over and over again, if anything, from the Lord of the Rings trilogy is Smeagol's transformation. When I saw it, it was just so heartbreaking. And I will say this, the entire cast is great, but Andy Serkis acted the hell out of Gollum.
Mm-hmm.
He was phenomenal. Oh, Juan says, so what I hear, make Dogger watch it again. No, don't torture Dogger like that.
Yes, do it.
I mean, I haven't seen The Hobbit yet. I can watch that one.
I haven't seen any of the Hobbit
I
movies
feel like
either,
if
man.
anything, it's better if you read the Hobbit book. Because that in a whole is so much shorter than the 3 movies that are probably unnecessary.
Kind of like the recent Harry Potter movies.
You mean the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them one?
Exactly.
No, those are just, they're not really, the only thing they're based off of is a textbook that J.K. Rowling wrote and came up with the character for, and then Warner Brothers just said, ooh, let's make money out of this and make a new Harry Potter franchise out of it. And I'm not gonna lie, first movie was good. It was interesting to think about. And I'm interested with the 3rd movie coming out next year. I'm interested to see what Mads Mikkelsen will bring to the role of Gellert Grindelwald, as opposed to Johnny Depp, who pretty much got fired.
Mads Mikkelsen will bring excellence to that role, I think.
Yeah, from that
I'm
bit
convinced.
I've seen in the trailer, he did good. He did well.
Good to hear.
I mean, what else do you expect from the guy who played a young Hannibal Lecter?
And everybody and everything else under the sun too. Basically.
Yeah.
He was a character in Death Stranding. He friggin' nailed it, dude.
Not played that.
Well, I think the first thing I saw him in was he was the father of Jyn Erso in Rogue One. That was a great Star Wars movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? What is that? What is that?
Oh no.
What is that? What happened?
Also, Jared,
Oh,
going to see the
donation.
new Spider-Man movie
Jared, I
tomorrow.
told you.
That's a new sound.
You went, Jared, you are going to see the new Spider-Man movie tomorrow. Have fun. From the trailers I've seen, it looks like it's just going to be a super fun time. And I will say this. Earlier in August, when the second trailer came out, when Doc Ock was introduced, and he said, "Hello, Peter." I was watching it late at night in my room, and I was squealing out of excitement, trying not to wake up my roommate. So here I was going... And, like, the moment I saw the pumpkin bob, and then the tentacle arm come out, I was going nuts, but also trying not to scream, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!"
Yeah,
Next
I've
time
been
you should
super
have
hyped
screamed.
about it.
No, the first time that happened, the first time I did that was early, I think it was it was a Friday morning, when the final Captain America Civil War trailer came out. And Spider-Man was revealed in there, and you hear Tony Stark going, "All right, I ran out of patience. Under ruse." And then I saw the web and the shield being snatched, and I was just going, "Oh my god! Oh 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 my god!"
Did you like it? Did the neighbors call a noise complaint? Because if they didn't, I'd be very disappointed in you.
No, this was in a school. We were waiting for... This was back in the days of my high school TV station. We were waiting for the doors to open, so that way we could go in and get ready to start our TV show, morning announcements things. And
Man, you guys
it
do
was
cool
like
stuff
early in the
high
morning, I think 7 or so, 7 o'clock. And as I was screaming, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god," one of the students who was also into Marvel at the time, I don't think he's as into Marvel now as he used to be, but he said, "What's going on?" And I just said, "Spider-Man's in the MCU!" And then later, on a different day, I asked another one of my friends who I've known since like elementary school, who's also into Marvel. I asked him, "How did you react when you saw the Civil War trailer?" And he said, "I was watching it in math class and I was trying so hard not to freak out."
Excellent.
Also, Jared, yes, Electro looks so much better. In Amazing Spider-Man 2, I did appreciate that they were trying to go with the ultimate version, but
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx just looks so much better in the classic version
Yeah.
of Electro. Now let's just hope he has better material to work with than he did in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Technically not the classic Electro.
No, the world didn't exist before 2003. I'm sticking by that.
I'm sorry, I guess I was thinking if anything, it looked a bit more like
It looked like
the original 60s, or the original costume that he had. If a bit more updated, if anything. But,
in the comics, you mean?
In the comics, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm with you now.
But he definitely, especially when he had those electric sparks that looked like a star, that was very reminiscent of his old 70s comic book costume. And then they completely changed his design in the ultimate version, where he's like blue and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Joe, what did I miss? Joe saying, "What did you miss?" Let me. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Virginia, my home, sweet home. I wanna give you a kiss. Mwah. I've been in Paris meeting lots of different ladies. I guess I basically missed the late 80s. I traveled the wide, wide world. I came back to this. Sorry, I had to. I'm a Hamilton fan. Yeah. I have seen the Marvel Villains Spider-Man interview. It was super, super cool to hear all of these people saying, like, yeah, it's good to be back in the roles. I mean, they did ask Alfred and Willem a lot of questions because they're like the classic Spider-Man villains, and they did a phenomenal job as their characters.
Yeah. I didn't want to watch the interview because I feel like I've already seen way too much, and I'm just like, I just need to watch the movie.
Yeah, but in essence, they were all just speaking very highly. They were saying, like, yeah, it feels like putting an old shoe back on. Like, the character's new, but it's also familiar type thing. Also, thank you guys for liking my song. Yes, to OG Jonah Jameson, J. Jonah Jameson. We love J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. No matter if he's bald or his hair looks like a comically accurate version of Jameson. If it's J.K. Simmons doing J. Jonah Jameson, no matter what medium it's in, it just makes everything automatically better.
I just think, like, what am I thinking? I just think, like, I think J.K. Simmons just makes things better in general. That's just my very small 2 cents.
No, yeah, I agree with you.
Because, fuck, man, as J.K. Simmons is Omni-Man and Invincible, damn. I'm still, and having read the whole series run of the comics of Invincible, I'm excited to see what happens going.
Juan says, "Time to make Miki angry at me." Uh-oh, what are you gonna do?
Oh,
don't do that.
Huh?
Oh no, Juan says, "Miki, want a sandwich?"
Do I want a sandwich? Actually, I just recently ate, so I am okay. I'm sorry to disappoint with the no anger.
Oh, Miki, save your stuff. Save your stuff.
Yes, it has been the saved. Yes, I have saved kind of recently, but I have saved again. And then I think Richie should be joining us here pretty soon, so I can get a little bit more direction on this.
Let's hope he does.
Particularly.
Jared saying, "You pray that Venom never appears in the film? How come?" I mean, don't get me wrong, the Tom Hardy Venom is cool, but why?
Eddie.
Oh,
I mean,
perfect timing.
Yeah.
So you pray that he never, he's not in the film, but if you saw Venom 2, then
That's true.
yeah.
Oh.
Although I will say,
that's
just as
already
long as
shattered.
it's not the Topher Grace version.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. There's always a bigger fish. All right. So Miki, you were asking me about some things.
Yes, I was saying that we never really discussed what the characters would be doing, so I just kind of...
Well, there's supposed to be... Okay, so the thing is, I put down... I think I sent this to you, that not only would they be sitting at a Kotatsu, but they'd have microphones in front of them, and they'd be chatting with each other.
Wait.
That would work for 3 of the characters. Luffy
okay.
is just being
It's-
Luffy.
You know who Luffy is from behind, so that's fine. Like, so long as you see the straw hat and the shirt, you know who he is. Like, he's got a very... How many times have we seen the back of Luffy's head, or like the back profile of Luffy?
The hat is more than sufficient, but
Dead giveaway.
the same as
Dead giveaway.
Kazuma. It can be kind of like from the side. That's why I chose this sort of angle, so that should be fine.
That's actually kind of the angle I was thinking about. I forgot about where I wanted the perspective to be. Of course, I say perspective, and I think, you can come in.
Bye.
We're back on Phatdog now. You can come in. You come on in. Rick is here at my house.
Yeah,
Hi,
you
Rick.
told us earlier.
My house became like 5 times saltier than it was before.
I mean, it doesn't take
Also,
much. With that.
Yeah,
Ricardo,
you can come in and have
I have a feeling that you have insulted Richie.
No.
Ricardo says
Did you
Richie
literally just
equals
make a Richie
inferior
Ricardo
AI.
joke? Oh, I make an inferior AI. Okay, you know what? First off, let me tell you something, Dave. You're wrong. and there is to it. That's just. I don't want to. I think Dave is a big enough insult. I don't necessarily have to just come right out and say "fuck you," but I think "you're wrong" is good enough. You know. Mm-hmm. Also, there is a cute, adorable Toby right here who 100% disagrees with you.
Toby pets, please.
I just did. I did as so yeah. I just got done recording a long video talking about copyright that we're going to be putting up on Phatdog with a bunch of other content creators and reactors and abridgers and stuff like that. So that was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we talked about some of the copyright issues that we'd had and talked about the YouTube copyright system and all sorts of stuff.
Wait, Miki, sorry to have you do this, but what if Luffy is about to eat the microphone instead of a piece of meat, thinking that the microphone is a piece of meat?
You're going for your food.
That is not really my call to make, actually.
Oh, he's looking at it. I thought he'd gotten into it.
No, he's eyeballing it.
Okay. Do me. Yeah, you cannot, Toby. I love you, but you can't have my chicken Alfredo.
I'm good.
Yeah, well, I can't have it, and neither can he. So give
oh
it to
no, Richie.
Not the chicken Alfredo. He can't have my cantalone.
Richie.
What?
Ricardo insulted you again.
Miki AI destroys you. No.
Damn.
I mean, you know what? It's America. You're entitled to your incorrect opinion.
Damn.
Hey, we got some cannoli.
I have a
that go for
feeling
me,
that he's
then?
just roasting you so he can hear your menu samba voice.
That's what it really is.
The jig is up.
Clearly, Ricardo does not have enough big dick energy in his life, and he needs Richard to give him some.
That sounds delicious, noodle pork stuffing dish. At the dinner that I had at my school was breakfast for dinner. That was what they had at the dining hall.
You got Brenner? Damn!
I got Brenner, yeah. Scrambled eggs and breakfast potatoes.
Well, what about the bacon?
And the flapjacks. Well, she can't have bacon. She's Jewish.
I mean, they can have turkey bacon.
They didn't have turkey bacon there. They don't have turkey bacon there.
Yeah,
or beef bacon, which is sad.
They're heathens. They don't believe in turkey bacon.
They could have.
Hey, I like turkey bacon. Thank you very much.
No, I'm calling your college heathens for not believing.
Okay, yeah, my college, yes.
Hmm?
Oh man.
What?
They could have carne asada.
Mmm.
Oh,
That's a good breakfast meat.
Carne
That's a good
asada?
anytime meat. That's a good anytime meat.
okay.
Yeah, carne asada is a good any kind of meat. And I'm sorry that my Spanish came out a little bit.
See, I had to hear it again because it sounded like you said carne espada, and I'm like, wait, we're eating Bleach characters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Lukiora om nom nom.
Ukiora nom nom.
I mean, I'm sure somebody would be happy about that. Now,
I mean, Luffy would probably eat the shit out of that.
do you want it that they're gathered around one mic or each with their own? Let me see what it is.
Each with their own. Each with their own.
Really, all they needed to do is bring in Luffy and say they're all
How you
meat.
make some friend of them, okay.
Look at these walking, talking meat.
Isn't everybody walking?
You're welcome,
talking
Ricardo.
Yeah. Look, I'm just saying, if humans aren't meant to be eaten, why are we made of meat?
They had this whole discussion in JoJo Part 5, like in some of the very last episodes. Like, someone had this whole idea of
course.
Hey, you know what types of humans taste good if we were cannibals? The types that are vegetarians. And then he went into this whole argument about, like, think about it. We don't eat carnivores. We eat herbivores. So by that logic, the people that would taste the best are the humans who eat vegetables. Or people who are vegetarian.
You hear that? When the end of the world comes, I'm coming for you, vegans.
Nice.
I mean, I eat carnivores. And actually, here's the thing. That's not true. Carnivores actually taste better than herbivores.
I would say it depends on
Gator
their
meat
diet,
tastes
their
a hell of a lot
exercise,
better
their
than
life habits.
Tastes better than rabbit.
Yeah,
Squirrel.
gator
What
meat
meat?
tastes really good. Snake tastes
Ah.
really good. I'm sorry,
Actually,
I live
I've
in
had
the
gator
South. We
before.
eat these weird
It's weird.
things.
We have deep fried squirrel.
I've had
No.
gator before, and it is different.
So good.
I have eaten deep fried. I have had deep fried Twinkie and deep fried Oreo. No wonder my cholesterol is shit.
I mean, I've had
My
that
teens
too
are coming to
once.
haunt me.
Deep fried.
I've never had the
I
pleasure of
don't know
having deep
why,
fried
but those
Oreo.
mics look really adorable. I don't know why.
They do.
Yeah. Yes, keep making them adorable. The more adorable, the better.
Yes.
Working on it.
I
man.
love
I'm
how
trying.
Akatsuki looks.
I love it. What does Rimuru have in his hand? Is that like
It's a meat stick.
Meat.
It's a little meat stick. That's adorable.
Well, I mean, I figured they'd be like chilling
All
around.
right, if you could do me a favor, since you've got that expression going on Akatsuki, if you could add like a little blush to her face, I think that would make her like,
Aw.
because that makes her like Lennon levels of cute. I think Lennon would greatly approve.
Aw.
Like I think Lennon will super approve of like, you're on it, bitch.
It's so bizarre how much like 3 lines, 6 lines in this case can portray so much emotion.
So who wants to hear some cool shit about Log Horizon Abridged?
Okay.
I do.
Okay. So we've been
Unless
talking
this
about
is the news you shared yesterday, then no.
well, this is new stuff. So we talked about the third and final visual draft of the new scene that's getting added to the menu cut. For those of you that did not hear, we're releasing episode 12, the menu cut, which is basically part 1 and part 2 put together with 6 minutes of additional content added.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh yeah, and small fixes in continuity.
Wait. Yeah,
That's happening.
good
That's
naming, I
going
like
up
that.
on the 24th.
You were saying it's gonna be a whole ass 50 minutes, right?
Oh god, it could easily be a 50-minute episode. Yeah, the final episode is basically a movie. Yeah, because we added we added 5 minutes and 46 seconds of content in just a new scene. Okay, so one of the things that had to happen in order to do one of these jokes, I had to make an Instagram account for Rimuru.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey Miki, do you want to see this Rimuru Instagram?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go pull it up. Let me log on to my Insta.
I'm just going to Instagram and search Rimuru Tempest.
Well, nah. I'd rather. Well, I'm already just logged in, so I can just type in Instagram and go. Oh, dude, did I get a new follower? Yep, new follower. Wow. I've barely had this, and it's already. Okay. So, you know what? I'll just screen share it because that's just easier than being like, hey, here you go. I mean, if you want, I can send you guys like the link or whatever, put it in the description. But basically here, and all right, so I put up some pictures and stuff, and I made it as close to our abridged version of Rimuru in the comment or in the description as I can. So like, absolutely beautiful picture of Rimuru in his human form, and I just put Kirby with a cheat code. Or clips an image from season 2. That time I got possessed by a non-AI.
Mm-hmm.
Rimuru in a standoff against Kirito, and it says they say I'd kick his ass, but I'm pretty sure I'd just eat him. So when you think about it, Luffy and Rimuru are the two cannibals here at that table. Yeah. So we get Veldora here, and it says this giant dork is why we can't have nice things. Took 300 years to make a sentient AI. What is his obsession with isekai anyway?
I'd imagine that like Rimuru would slightly mention that he ate a dragon. Luffy would be like, "That is the coolest thing ever."
I want to eat a a dragon? Where do I find him?
And Luffy would be like, "You ate a dragon?" And Rimuru would be like, "Oh, and the best part is I ate him whole." He's like, "Oh, that's awesome."
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah, like, oh, I kind of want to do that. Can we do a Step Bros moment with Rimuru and Luffy just bonding over cannibalism?
I second this motion.
Would be cool if we hadn't already made that joke in One Piece.
Right? Here's the other thing, right here. So Cardibliss or Charybdis or whatever you want to call it. I go, oh look, it's Cardi B. Char. Char.
Reason cut.
Char, you there?
Oh,
Did Char disappear? Oh, that's why. Okay, so the joke is, all right, in the light novels, we didn't call it Charybdis. We were like, and in episode 9, we're not doing it either. We call it Cardi B, and we just start making Cardi B noises like, oh, every time we say Cardi B. So as annoying as it's going to get, yeah, that's happening in the anime too.
Oh, boy.
Or in our abridged. This picture of all of them just looking disgusted. I go, is Veldora walking around naked again? What exactly? Then there's the Salt Bay moment, which is probably our favorite moment of season 1. I go, I did not teach them this, but I'm damn proud. And then, yeah, it's a lot of, this was when I got to the last one is when I realized you could actually make it, you could change the format size on them. So all the previous ones are just that. There's no comment, I don't think, on there's no comment on the episode 8 one. And then this one, I go, Rimuru Wrestling Federation is now a thing in my nation. Meet the mascot. And then just I don't know why they latched onto cookies so hard, and they made a religion of this. And so it's like these unfortunately cut versions of the thumbnails that we had. I was like, I can upload the thumbnails and we should be safe. I was like, in Tempest, we don't take backsass lightly. And then the episode 8 where it says Rimuru's baby mama don't touch, and it just goes, damn right, don't touch. The episode 4 one, I don't even know what happened, but I'm sure it's all Gobta's fault.
I was in that one.
And then the episode 3 one where we put a bunch of people like kind of flexing around, and it's like the crew looking flexy. And so I also uploaded this to the Phatdog Twitter, and it just titled it, "When you're trying to look flexy for your Demon Lord." This is probably most people's favorite choir practice with the dire wolves.
That's cute.
And then the logo, we made a thing, and where it all began.
We make many things.
We make many things. Yes, we do. But I was trying to keep it kind of close to our abridged versions of Reamer/Menu, and but I didn't want to upload too much slime content because I didn't want to get the thing in trouble. But the whole thing is, I made this account specifically for a joke that's on there for like 3 frames.
Jesus.
Like, it is one of those blink and you'll miss it kind of moments.
That's that commitment right there.
Yeah, I hope you all appreciate this. I made an effing Instagram account for something that's only 3 frames. And there you go. You can all go check it out. It is Demon Lord Rimuru. The E in Demon Lord is a 3.
Oh wait, no, we didn't make a Twitter account. We had somebody else tweet it.
Yeah. This is our version of like the Helsing Ultimate Abridged. Follow me on Twitter at the Crimson Fucker, and then you go on Twitter, and that actually exists. So it's like, oh hey, Rimuru has an Instagram. You actually go and look on Instagram, and we have it. It's there.
We do something similar in the new Air Gear as well.
Oh, nice.
Have Rimuru's Insta follow the Crimson Fucker.
I don't know. The Crimson Fucker isn't on Instagram.
Oh yeah, it's on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rimuru can't follow. Yeah.
Does Rimuru have a Twitter?
No. Yes. not our version, but Rimuru does in fact have a Twitter.
Our Skull Satyrs guy from Air Gear's got a Twitter.
I'm not sure I want to know his hot takes.
Hashtag pee pants.
Oh my god. Oh man. Well, here's the thing, Robert. You don't have to have an Insta to view the Insta, like that Insta account. You could just go see it. Oh, Ricardo says, so yeah, I'm your third follower. Lol, yes, he does. I'm sure there's a Rimuru on Twitter, just not our Rimuru. No.
Yeah.
No.
The show is pretty popular. I'm pretty sure somebody snatched that up.
Well, what's really funny is like the first set of people that I followed on Instagram, because Insta was bugging me that I had to follow somebody, so I was like, okay,
Fine.
Funimation, Kodansha. I immediately followed everybody associated with slime.
Well, let's make sure that they all know about me.
It just made sense.
Mm-hmm.
It just seemed like the right thing to do.
I don't have an Insta.
And then the Saudis had conquered Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
I have enough social media bullshit. I don't need an Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep up with this Insta. It's just there, so.
Does he have pockets? He do not. Okay. But he does have a line down there. There we go. Does he have a line in the
Well, all right. Here is really good news for all of you girls out there.
Yes.
Akatsuki is a ninja, which means she has pockets for days.
Pockets for days?
Pockets for days. Oh, and they're ninja pockets, not these little girl pockets. I don't understand the need to have girl pockets. Make all pockets equal.
Agreed.
Equal pocket rights.
Preach it.
Like, oh my god.
I recently got a new winter jacket, and it's got some deep ass pockets.
Alrighty, Richie. Does that look
Pockets require
a
baggy
little bit
trousers.
closer to what you were thinking?
Yes, definitely.
Lit.
Are those tables also blankets too?
Kotatsu? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's a kotatsu. It's literally a table with a blanket on top of it and a heater underneath.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, the tabletop is holding the blanket down.
Yeah, the tabletop holds the blanket down. And then underneath all of that, on the underside of the table, is a small little heater that keeps your feet all warm.
Ooh, warm those tootsies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blanket actually
You gonna
serves the purpose of trapping the
All right,
heat
man.
in.
Have a good night.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, hang on a second, guys.
Oh, to be in an anime under a Kotatsu table. 'Tis the life. Excuse me. Teehee.
Lol XD.
Lol. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. How do I want this? Yeah, that works. I suppose it do.
Misspelling. Misspelling a word in a language you don't know isn't so bad, Jared. How'd you spell it before? Is Jared going on about the spelling of Kotatsu?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not educated like these people.
I mean, I actually took like beginner Japanese in high school, so I know a little bit.
Weren't you fancy?
I didn't pass the class, but I know a little bit.
Well, damn. It's still pretty cool. It's nice that they offered that for you. I know that Japanese was not something that you could get at my school. It's kind of bullshit.
Now the choices between German and Japanese at my school.
Yeah.
And I debated taking German because I actually have some German heritage, so
I had to tuck Rick in, nightcap.
Little kiss.
Make sure he had his blankie.
Oh yeah, can't leave the boys without their blankies.
Hey, that blankie has been with me through thick and thin.
I'll have a great night. I've got to go and focus on the finals. Good luck. Well, good luck to you, Joe.
Good luck.
Well, thank you. Oh yeah, I'm. If any of you guys want to come by and check it out, I am reading more Mushoku Tensei tomorrow. Jobless Reincarnation. If you haven't checked out the series, highly recommend it. It is.
What's it rated?
Huh?
Like
it's
like age rating.
Oh,
pervy.
Don't show it to your kids.
Pervy.
Don't show it to your kids.
That's what I
Super
thought.
pervy.
That's what I thought.
I would say it's probably 13 and up.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. It's not like raunchy or anything like that. Like it's got pervy moments, but like it's got some deep stuff in there. It's gonna make you feel feels.
It is. Yeah, it's got good story. Good story.
If you were asking me my thoughts on like if I were to rate the anime, clearly it is a very clear contender for anime of the year. And if you're like, oh, is there a season 2? It's like, bro. The cool thing about this series is that literally, and I mean quite literally, this animation studio was created specifically to make this series, and they announced from the get-go that they were doing the entire series. They are up to volume 6 of the light novels. There are 25 light novels. It's gonna be there will be more to come. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fun. All I can think now, looking at Akatsuki like that and knowing Lennon, is like, is she thinking about boys' love right now?
Just, I'm debating on what I was debating on watching because I'm getting isekai out.
It's good.
Okay. Here's the thing. It is the isekai of isekai. When I say that, I mean no joke. This series is referred to as the grandfather or godfather of isekai because it has all the typical tropes of isekai. Only this one
does he even get hit by a truck in the beginning?
Yeah, he does.
Truckoon!
Oh, you missed our conversation yesterday on slime. Char was there for some of this. We were talking about the Wizard of Oz being an isekai, and we were like, if you think Truck-kun is dangerous, wait till you meet Tornado Senpai. And I posted this on Twitter, man. It was so funny.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You did.
Yeah, that is totally an isekai.
Oh, you missed it earlier. I was showing off the Rimuru Insta account, and I was like, "Oh, look, there's Cardi B," and I was like, "Char."
Oh,
there we go! Yay! That's been a big thing that we do over on there because we had several chapters where we were talking about that fight, and every time we said her name, that was the sound that accompanied it.
Instead of saying Charybdis, it was just Cardi B. Oh,
Oh, hold on. I gotta do another thing. All right, can you guys see me on camera?
Yeah.
And so on top of that, we'd go.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see.
so it'd go Cardi B. Oh, yes.
Puts his
that
hand on
whole
his
time.
face.
Just overly dramatic. In the most overly dramatic Cruella de Vil way I possibly could.
Not gonna lie, Emma Stone as Cruella de Vil,
Killed it.
like oh my god.
She killed it. I love her as Cruella. She did.
I don't know. Knocked it out of the park.
Like
Also,
as much crap
just
as much crap
hairstyle just works.
as much crap as so many different people were giving it. I gotta give it up to the guy that played Jet in the live action Cowboy Bebop. He was Jet. Even if
haven't seen it yet. I also
even
haven't
if
seen
they-
the original.
Oh, go watch the original.
Dude,
Well,
watch the
actually,
original.
Here's the thing.
I wanted to see the original first.
Don't. You're gonna hate the live action more if you watch.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I should probably
Go
watch the live action.
Go watch
first.
the live action first. Go watch the live action first. It got canceled not because of people yelling at it. It's because not enough people watched it. It had so much negative stuff going before even an episode came out, and once the episodes did drop, there wasn't enough positive buzz to bring more viewers on. So they did not have enough of viewership and pull enough money from viewership to justify a second season. That's the real reason why. That's the real reason why it got canceled. I mean, yeah, here's the thing. People are hating the version of Edward that showed up at the end, but the simple fact of the matter is that's kind of Ed. Ed is like, if you take Ed out of the medium of the Cowboy Bebop anime, that charming version of Ed feels like a really annoying 90s commercial. It just kind of does. And so I don't think it necessarily translated well. And I think they probably should have done some things to make Ed less annoying in a live action version.
I had heard, I didn't see it, so this is all hearsay, but I had heard that the actor had taken some creative liberties with the character.
Not too many, no.
Good to know.
Pretty much was Edward spot on.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched the
The things that really annoyed me, like if you want
Edward's the redhead, right?
Yeah, Edward Long Paparuski the Fourth. Ed named herself. Anyway, if you want to know what my thoughts are, they're pretty similar to the same thoughts that Jeff Thu from Mother's Basement had on the subject. Like 100%, we loved the portrayal from Jet Black. Like that was a really good Jet Black. Even if they changed some things about his character from live action to the anime, it was just really, really well done. Like hats off to that dude. I hope he gets more work. And there were definitely scenes when like Faye and Jet and Spike were together that felt like the anime, but they didn't stick around long enough. Like the whole shower bath shower thing that happens later, that whole conversation, I love that conversation. I thought that was hilarious. Also, some of the writing was like, some of the dialogue that they had these people saying was just terrible. And you'll know, here's the thing, if you want to go into the live action and hate the series, go ahead and watch the actual Cowboy Bebop first, because you're not gonna like what they did with the live action. And it's not all bad. There are definitely some really good moments in there. But yeah, just know that no matter what, it was not going to hold a candle to the anime.
Of course not.
Yeah.
And,
Of course not. It's such a beloved anime.
and I'm not angry at what we ended up getting either. Like, I think so many people are pissed off because what we got wasn't Cowboy Bebop. I wasn't expecting to get Cowboy Bebop in live action form.
Well, I mean, that was like the.
I honestly, my expectation was I thought we were going to get professionally done Cowboy Bebop fan fiction. And that's basically what we got. And so I was pleased with what we got. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. It's just kind of, it was okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
Robert asks, who likes Ladybug?
I think that means Miraculous Ladybug.
Isn't that like a children's show?
In France.
Like, I've seen the characters. I've seen them all over the place. They're very marketable.
Yeah, I haven't seen Ladybug in forever, like online. So I was wondering if like the show had kind of like died off, if the fan fervor of it had kind of just reached its fever pitch and now it was calming back down. I mean, to be fair, it was I was gonna say kind of like Bronies, but also Bronies kind of did that to themselves. So yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that was an idea that I had that I can't talk about because we're live. I had a hilarious idea. You know what? I need to contact Yusuf.
Oh boy.
He might be mad. Well, I had an idea I wanted to pitch to him about a show that we can't talk about that we're writing. So, yeah, I'm going to mute my mic real quick and I'll be right back.
Alrighty then. Business is business. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Bleh.
I've had Cowboy Bebop on my wish list for 10 years, as long as I've had Neon Genesis.
Holy shit, bro. You gotta watch it.
I've never seen Neon Genesis Evangelion all the way through.
I
got to a
haven't
certain
seen
point and I'm like,
Evangelion,
this?
period.
Evangelion is the mindfuck that every serious anime fan needs to experience.
I got to a certain point in it and I'm just like, this is this is depressing, and I want something happy. I'm gonna go watch Digimon.
That's not the no. That's not it's like saying it's like the people that say that the opposite of love is hate, and I'm like, no, it's not. The opposite of love is apathy. Like hate is next door neighbors with love. There's very little separation. There's a very thin wall that you can clearly hear through between hate and love. It's probably why so many people are on the hate side. They can hear all the people over on the other side that are in love, and it's sickening to them. But waiting for a text.
That's a hell of a metaphor.
Okay. Yeah, right. Well, I didn't want to make the comparison to people who are making love on one side and the other people who are like, shut the hell up. I just wanted to keep it kind of PG. All right. He said I could call him. I'll be right back. Yee! I get to call YouTube.
An external link off of
Girly giggles.
YouTube? I don't know about that, Robert.
What am I? Oh, right. Life, man.
Gets in the way sometimes, doesn't it?
Bro. I mean,
Life finds a way to get in your way.
Yeah.
Life finds a way.
Yeah, I mean, part of the reason why I haven't been able to stream for forever and a day is because life, well, mostly work, but end of the year has been busy.
Yep. Super busy.
Too busy.
Super hectic.
Too busy.
Between family and work and Phatdog and me getting sick for some reason the last couple of days.
Ugh.
Yeah, that also, I'm sure, most definitely does not help.
I've been wanting to play Halo Infinite for 3 damn days. Every day I've gotten up and felt like shit, and I'm just like, I just don't feel like playing games today. I'm just gonna watch videos or TV or what have you. And then today I was like, I might be feeling up for Halo. And then the stream started, and I'm like, I'll do that instead.
Oh, you picked me over Halo. I'm honestly really touched. Like, Genuinely, that is such a kind thing you just said there. My emotions. But the good news, well, I don't know. Good news, bad news, good news for you. Bad news for the viewers is that we are closing in towards the end of the stream. Because I am actually going on vacation on Thursday. Finally, hard-earned vacation.
Fun. Where are you going?
I'm going to Holiday Matsuri, which is an anime convention in Florida.
Oh, okay, Florida. I was like, are you going someplace warm at least?
Yes, we are definitely going someplace warm, thank God. But I actually have to make sure that I'm in bed at a good time tonight because I have so much to do at work tomorrow before I leave for Thursday. And I have not packed a single thing. That's how busy I've been just with everything going on. I haven't even had like the chance to pack anything. And all of my cosplays are still packed in boxes from when we moved. So
cosplay. I need to do a new cosplay. I haven't done a new done a new one in a while.
Yeah, I haven't really either. To be completely honest, it's I'm just taking the same stuff that I've had for a while, and I've sort of given up on kind of caring about it. I mean, I had to. Otherwise, I was going to be just bent out of shape the whole time. I'm not actually taking that many either.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's a 3-day event or 2-day or
3-day.
Okay.
Yeah. I am taking my Journey cosplay. So if any of you guys have ever played Journey, the white cloak at the end that you get. And really, okay. I think that's about it. I'm gonna be super kawaii for the rest of the days. Mickey,
I don't really have any cute cosplays.
Vlog or not? I mean, I don't really do vlogs, but I definitely take usually take a lot of photos while I'm at cons and try to share those around. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, that's probably going to be the most likely place that I will post any photos.
I need a One Piece character to go as.
You just reminded me that I have a Luffy cosplay. So
I mean, I am pretty fucking scrawny. I could probably pull off a Luffy.
Dude, I might bring Luffy too because it's, I assume, supposed to be warm since it's Florida. I am praying it will be.
Warmer than it is over here.
Yeah, well, exactly. Because it's fucking super cold here right now.
Yeah.
It's actually part of the reason why we had such bad tornado the other day. Just back on Friday. Yeah, if I can bring Luffy, that's a really super casual cosplay that won't take up a lot of room in my suitcase, because part of the reason, the other reason why I don't want to bring a lot of cosplays is because we have limited suitcase space, and Steven and I will be sharing a suitcase in order to not have to pay tons of baggage fees because we're flying. Usually, the last couple of times we've gone down to Hallmat, because we go every year except for obviously last year for very clear reasons, we generally we've driven, so we're flying this time because that 12-hour drive kicks my ass every time, and I feel like I'm dying when I get home. So I kind of refused this
So you're
time.
like, none of that this year.
Yeah, none of that shit. Definitely was not having it. But yeah, I might actually bring Luffy too. The only thing is that I have the cosplay. I actually do not have the one iconic thing, which is the straw hat. when I first got it and bought it from somebody back in 2020, I was looking at straw hats, but most of them were really like kind of cheap looking and the wrong color that I could find. So
Yeah.
the only
I
the
hear
only kind of
that.
stipulation there to in order to actually do Luffy is if I found, which usually it's you see it all the time because it's such a popular anime, is that usually there's a straw hat in the dealer's room, so I could probably find one
typically.
pretty easy. It's just a little bit too late to order one on the Amazon at this point.
See, out of the costumes I have, out of that probably still fits me. I mean, there's the Mario costume, which I rock most of the time. I also have like a Rock Lee costume,
Ah, nice.
but it's like really baggy. It's a little too large for me. I haven't done anything in like else really. And you mentioned Smoker there.
Yeah, I did. Smoker
Did
would
the
probably be hard for you to pull off, though.
Well, Smoker's hard because he's got big fluffy jacket.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely
That's
not
the
made
most
for
difficult.
Florida.
And that jacket of his, I could rock it around here in Canada for sure. It's just, the jacket would be the largest thing of it because not only is it white and huge and puffy, but I'm also I think there's like fur around the neck.
I think so,
No.
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so there's intricate parts to it, so I would definitely have to get like either get it specially made or
Nah, I guarantee you can
purchase.
find a place to buy it. Yeah.
I mean, it is Smoker. It is One Piece. I could probably buy it on like an overseas website, but the problem with that is sizing.
That's why you read the reviews. Anytime I shop at an overseas website of any kind, read the reviews. Find as many picture reviews as you can as well. If it doesn't have a review, don't buy it.
I definitely have to make that stick he has too, because like whenever it comes to like a costume, a cosplay that I do, like I'm always the prop guy. I need to have some fancy prop that distinguishes my costume from everything else. One thing that I did with Mario is I made a Mario style Keyblade and basically combined sort of Kingdom Hearts and Mario. I still have the Keyblade.
Yeah. Would I do an ab of Ladybug? What does ab stand for?
An abridged, I'm assuming.
Oh, I mean, I don't get to make those decisions, but if there was like a casting opportunity or something, yeah, I'd probably apply for it. I don't think I've seen the show, but I'm here. Or is it that you wanted me to say I'd have to listen to what her voice is like to figure out if I could say it.
Her voice is Christina V.
Hang on.
Although then again, one Christina V voice is pretty much different from the other Christina V voices that I've heard. It's a bit deeper. And
All
that
right.
Christina V voice that I'm thinking of is Verosica Mayday.
I am going to mute myself really quick and see what this sounds like.
Give it a listen.
For those of you who do not know who I am talking about,
multitasking and making a map.
I apparently I muted everybody and not just myself.
You did.
Okay.
It is true. Alright, that should be better, I think. Let me unmute the video and give it a better, yeah? Okay, I can hear myself. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I was working on a map at the same time as this for one of my D&D things, but
Whew, I'm back.
I'm just not in a creative mindset right now. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I've been there, dude. You get in a creative rut, and sometimes you'll be there for a while, and then you'll like look at something, watch something, hear something, and then it's just poof, you're right back in it.
I think it's mostly because like it's mainly on a map that I'm working for D&D, but the map is located in like a snowy area, so almost everything is white, and I'm just like, I don't even know where to start. It's all white.
I've got like all these impressive speeches about like, you know, what is my writing process, this, that, and the other, because it's just so bland to tell them the truth. Well, how do you come up with all your ideas? In the shower. Like, well, that's literally where a lot of my ideas come from. I'm like, I'm in the shower, I'm doing, you know, the cleaning thing that I got to do to my body, or I'm just enjoying.
I'm in the shower, I'm holding.
I'm just
got something in my hand. Don't worry about it.
It's a loofah, you sicko.
Also, Robert asking, "Oh, girl who isn't Miki." I assume you are referring to me. When they were talking about the voice for Baronet, I was thinking of the types of voices that she usually does. The main types of voice that Christina V does is usually high-pitched and sweet and nice, except for the voice of Rasa Kamede in Hell of a Boss, in which it's a bit lower pitched. But if you haven't seen Hell of a Boss or Hazbin Hotel, definitely check them out on YouTube. They have great voice actors. Like, they got Erica Lindbeck for Hell of a Boss.
I would love.
They have Richard Horvitz, aka Invader Zim, in Hell of a Boss.
I'd love to get them to.
I'm glad that he's doing more acting now. Or again.
Yeah, and they also got some voice actors they got some Broadway actors in Hell of a Boss. Like, they got the guy who originated Beetlejuice on Broadway to be in there.
Oh, that guy's great.
And they also have the original actor of the genie in Aladdin in several roles in Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss. And so many more actors that if you are a Broadway fan, you would probably recognize.
Oh yeah, there absolutely was a Broadway play of Aladdin. It was going on when Robin passed. Yeah,
I didn't hear about it. It's been going on since 2014, and when Robin passed, they had after the curtain call, everyone in the cast sang "Friend Like Me" in honor of Robin.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, I will try.
I saw the Lion King Broadway. That I had pretty good seats when I saw that too. It was incredible.
Lion King Broadway, the puppetry is amazing.
But they did with
and even though this show was not on Broadway for too long, I saw Little Mermaid on Broadway, and that was great. It was also my introduction to the actor Norm Lewis, who is phenomenal.
In the Lion King one, they ended up adding a song from the Lion King sequel into it, and actually,
they did. That was I
find that
was a really nice touch. The song was called "They Live in You."
Yeah, They Live in You. I love that song.
So, Doger, I sent you a thing. It was probably my favorite video.
Yes, Broadway Genie played Asmodeus and also was the voice of Vortex
at the airport.
Yeah, they were the cast of Broadway's The Lion King and Broadway's Aladdin were stuck together at an airport, and they had a sing-off.
I remember seeing that online.
Yeah, it was super cool.
That's awesome.
I love that. Like, it's definitely something you'll want to watch later. It's super cool.
See, I love these behind the scenes videos of actors and voice actors. I think one of my favorite vlogs to watch on Broadway.com. Broadway.com is a YouTube channel that has a series of vlogs. And
I'm so
one of the
fascinated
vlogs
with
was for
things that
Beetlejuice
go on
called
behind the
Seize the
scenes like
Deo.
that.
And there was a cast member who knew how to play the saxophone. He kept on jump scaring everyone by playing the saxophone in front of them. Like, he was hiding in places, and then he just played the saxophone and scared people. It was hilarious.
I mean, you can make some terrifying sounds with the sax. Coming out of the corner, just.
I should probably get to bed. It's finals week, and I need my rest.
Yeah, you probably needs that.
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Good
Hey,
night.
dude.
I
Thanks
hope
for
you guys have
joining.
fun, and for those of you who are in the middle of finals, take care of your mental health. It is important. And best of luck. Bye.
Good night.
Later.
Eat some
Yeah, I should
cheese.
probably
and
hop
it's
off
good
too,
for you.
actually. It's good being back on these things, dude. Have a good.
What?
I'm gonna hop off too, actually.
Oh,
Have
I
a-
mean, you guys have 7 minutes for the usual closing. If you guys want to, really quickly though, if you guys want to start just with your advertising pieces.
You're good by come check out my DMs and shit.
Yes, check out the DMs and shit. I wouldn't want you guys to miss out on the opportunity to do that, so we can start that. Quick send off. So we always go in order of these things. So Doger, you are first in line.
I am Dogger. I am here. I do editing things. There's a lot of editing things to come. I can't talk a lot about it.
Yeah, well, I mean that's fine. You can just let people know that things are coming. Where to keep an eye out for said things to be announced.
You can keep an eye out here.
Damn, dude. All right. Well, fine. You can go now.
Pick up Discord.
You get Discord. Yeah, you do. Next up in the line there is Cody.
Pardon me.
None of that.
Excuse me.
You're not making me yawn.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something that I can talk about, but I'm not sure.
There's. I know that so
Jesus
much.
Christ, y'all. Be working on
Yeah.
some lucrative shit over here.
I can't talk about most everything that I'm working on.
Yeah, it's just that limbo time where things are
Yeah.
happening, but
It's
we
the-
can't tell you.
The ebbs and the flows, man.
The only
You know
thing
how
I
it
can
is.
really seriously talk about in any great detail is the menu cut, because that's coming out in like next Friday. It's coming out in 10 days. Holy shit, 10 days.
Well,
Yeah.
Cody, if you can't think of anything to share, that's okay.
All right.
Clearly by his avatar, you guys should go check out The West Wing.
Yes, 100%.
It's over on HBO Max. Go watch it.
Wait, what?
Thank you, Richie.
Wait, what?
Do you not know where his avatar is? Like his Discord icon?
Oh, it's
Nope.
been that way for a while.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Have you ever watched The West Wing?
No,
Nope.
So you don't know about Josh Lyman?
no.
The greatest show of all time. dude.
Oh my god. Yeah, literally. I'm sorry to say this. It is Aaron Sorkin's best work. Like,
Oh, 100%.
yeah, 100%. West Wing is a phenomenal writing project. It is so good. Keep in mind that this took place in the early 2000s, so some of the things that they're arguing about have clearly come to pass. But yeah, it's really good. I mean, just starting off with POTUS, and it's like, your friend POTUS has a weird name. That's not his name, that's his title. His title, President of the United States.
It's not my friend, it's my boss.
It's my
not
boss.
his name.
It's his title. Yeah. Oh,
President of the United States. I'll call
Dude.
you.
Yeah, like literally, Martin Sheen. Oh God.
Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe. That's who I was thinking of. Allison
Janney. Yep.
Allison Janney. Thank you. Okay. Here's the thing. Have you seen 10 Things I Hate About You?
Nope.
Wow, please go watch that as well, because that's another amazing movie and with Heath Ledger and Julie. God dang it! How did I like? Man, so many people from like my teenage years that I've like lost track of their names. Julie something. But yeah, the important part is Heath Ledger. But Allison Janney was the principal of that school. It was real funny.
Yeah, I feel like my
I think you would really enjoy 10 Things I Hate About You.
I feel like I would just really disappoint you with the amount of movies that I have and have not seen.
I'm not worried about that. So Julia Stiles, that's her name. Julia Stiles, the chick from Alex Mack. I remember growing up with the Secret Life of Alex Mack. She was in there. Larissa Olniak and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Fight Club. I have at least seen that. It's been a long time, but
I think you would really enjoy 10 Things I Hate About You. It's super, super cute. But yeah, The West Wing, absolutely worth watching, especially if you have HBO Max.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't,
it's
if I ever get the
law
chance.
drama, isn't it?
No, it's a political drama.
Oh, right.
It all takes place. The West Wing is literally about the president and his and like his staff. It mostly centers around the staff, but like it's so good. My favorite character is still Charlie.
Charlie's great.
Did you hear about did you see the one-shot play that they did for the West Wing?
Yeah, they did a staged reading of one of their episodes. Yeah, it was so good.
They did a reading of one of their episodes. It was dope. All right.
Yeah.
Right
well, there we go. So instead of plugging anything of ours that we can't talk about, we just plugged the West Wing.
Just go watch the West Wing.
Talk about some stuff we like real quick.
Yeah, man.
You should go check it out.
So go watch the live action Cowboy Bebop and then go watch the West Wing. Yeah, you go.
We are not affiliated with them in any way.
Sorry, go watch the actual Cowboy Bebop and then go watch the West Wing. There we go. Much better. Right. Much better.
I mean, it's a shorter ride, right? West Wing is how many seasons?
7.
7.
Yeah, that's. I figured as much. Sounded like it had a bunch of.
Oh yeah, it absolutely does. Oh dear God!
What?
I just saw a sword in Genshin that I very much want.
Oh, okay.
It is a claymore, and I want this bitch.
Well, you better claim more of it.
I will. Especially because I'm on my new account that's still that I still have a lot of stuff to do in, so there's primos aplenty for.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
meant when you were making characters real.
This account is literally a week old.
All right, boys and AIs.
I can talk about one thing.
Yes.
There is no release date on Slime 9, and I want to tell you guys why there's no release date. Not even a rough ballpark estimate. It is getting the video editing, the basic video editing treatment right now, but all the music that we're doing from for Slime episodes from here on out is going to be composed and arranged in-house. So we will be doing all of our background music. Calvin will be working on it, and we're wanting to give him as much time as possible to get that done. So for everybody, we understand that you're eager for that Carry On My Wayward Son cover, but that's taken a back burner because working on a whole freaking soundtrack is kind of more important. And we want to get Slime episodes out to you as soon as possible. But the script has been written. I recorded myself doing everybody's lines, so we just kind of had a rough of what it sounded like that we could kind of loosely put a video together, and then then once we get to a point where we've had enough of the soundtrack composed that we're comfortable with starting back up. We're going to get everybody back on board, have them record their lines, and yada yada. But it could be 6 months from now, guys. So just stay tuned. We'll let you know as best we can. I just can't go into details about it, but that's how things are moving forward. And I've got another project coming up where we're going to be doing the same thing for a one shot, and I can't talk about it. But just know that that's why content for abridging is slowing the hell down.
But there is still a lot of content to come.
There is, but that's why content for a lot of the abridged stuff, continuing abridged series and some one shots, is going to slow down considerably because we're making the music in-house now.
Nice.
Which is a big undertaking.
I was gonna say that's actually pretty exciting news too, because that's just like another avenue that it opens up for us.
Well, we're gonna have to have it when we pump out Infinity's Light and check anyway. So
well, I mean, some of Infinity's Light has already been composed, so we're a little bit ahead on that because we've been working on that soundtrack for years, like 5 years. We've been working on that soundtrack.
That's funny.
It's
just interesting to see which parts of Check and Infinity's Light are like more like advanced in ways where Infinity's Light has a lot more done with the music, where Check has Dargon has a lot written down that he hasn't showed me.
I would say that as far as the stuff that's written for Infinity's Light, I have written somewhere, if we're keeping it in kind of a manga-esque style just to be relatable to the audience, I would say I've probably written 50 chapters.
Okay.
So and because of Arcane, I turned right around, stopped writing chapters, went back, and I greatly added more detail and depth and development to the backstories for so many characters. I wrote a backstory for a creature that you would basically consider a pet.
Nice.
Because the Arcane writing was so good. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Anyway, I just wasted that crap.
Oh.
Anyway, I just that was really cool. I was Arcane was so Arcane was so good. That's all. That was my point. Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah, I'm currently watching it with Tony, but
nice.
I can't even remember what episode on. I think we're on 3. Shit. I don't know. But it's good. I like it. I'm in love with the art style.
Trust me when I say this, grab some calming medication because 3 is the beginning of the crazy coaster you're about to jump on. No joke. That Arcane is like 3, 6, 7, and 9 are probably the craziest episodes. But they're all just amazing. Like all 9 episodes are really good. Whew.
All right.
So yeah, if you haven't watched it, go watch Arcane. Let's plug that now.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I do have one thing to plug that I can talk about. If you guys haven't done so, go over to our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/fat_dog_studios. Once again, that is fat with a PH. So, I'm fat, but our channel is fat. So,
I'm dead. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go roll over and die right now.
hey, this has been us.
One of these days, hey, I will get up to Nashville at some point in time and visit you guys and give you like chubby hugs.
Yes, I mean you definitely do still owe a visit up here because I remember, and I owe a hangout and an air hug from social distance from back the last time you came up to Nashville and we were like, yeah, no, cooties.
Don't you have like a really cool museum of music up there?
We do.
Down here.
Yeah, there's several. The
Lots.
music's all over Nashville.
All
Yeah,
over.
I've been to the Gibson Museum, the guitar museum.
Okay, all right, though.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, I read light novels, and now I will be playing video games. So this Saturday, I will be streaming Halo Infinite. I was going to stream it the previous Saturday, but emergency stream happened, and I did not feel like streaming also at the same time, even though Tony was like, dude, you can absolutely stream if you were going to stream. And I was like, oh, I'm just playing video games.
Are you doing the campaign or?
Yeah, the campaign.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful thing about Xbox Game Pass, Halo Infinite's campaign was free.
I paid $1 for it.
I pay $15 a month for a huge library of games.
Yeah, no, I got the Game Pass too because
hell yeah.
Well, one I was like,
I have it on
$80 right now.
Well, I have it on PC. Like I have Xbox Game
Same.
Pass on PC, so yeah,
Same.
it's so worth it.
But also, it's the first time I bought it, so the Game Pass cost me $1.
And I have Minecraft Dungeons now, and I was like, I can't wait to play that.
Nice.
Lord have mercy.
All right, everybody. Yay. That's all.
Yay, that's okay. All right, and then me.
We gotta let
Woo!
Miki get some sleep.
Yeah. So, hi, I'm Miki. I am the artist on this stream, the host of the Mikdoodling with Miki, which we are now at a record-breaking 39.
Oh.
I really need to work on a new logo for. I want to see if I can get a new thumbnail for episode 40. We will see if I can make that happen, but probably not since I'm gone all weekend. So, meh.
Oh.
Anyways, all that to be said, I am the lead artist for Phatdogs, which is our original work. I also do actually now a lot of product stuff for Phatdog too, like what you see on the screen. So that's pretty
Oh
fun and
yeah.
exciting stuff.
Shoot, that reminds me. I do anime reviews and anime roundtable stuff. Anime roundtable is sitting down with a bunch of different creators and chatting about different anime related topics, more than one. So yeah, it's an anime roundtable.
You've already had your turn. Rude. No, I'm kidding.
I was jumping on what you were doing. I was picking up what you were putting down.
That said, yeah, actually, the logo that you see for Phatdog now, as well as did he ever get the new banner uploaded? I don't think that I ever.
To the YouTube channel, yes. I don't think to the website though.
Oh yeah.
I think it's all still the same thing on the website.
Nice. So yeah, lots of interesting stuff. I've actually also got some of my art designs. You may recognize the art style on the merch store, which you can definitely check out. It has a lot of cool Phatdog merch on it. So if you're wanting to have a little bit of Phatdog for yourself, definitely make a visit to the store. In my free time, I do YouTube speed paints of different types of art. Such as what you're seeing across the screen. These are just kind of like my own personal drawings. And then I do commissions as well. They've been shut down for a little while for the very same reason that I haven't really been able to stream. I also haven't been able to do a whole lot in terms of commissions. But you guys can follow me on YouTube. It's Mac Studio Inc. You can also follow me on Instagram for more drawings that aren't just speed paints. You can also actually see my face on there when I feel like I look decent enough to take a photo. So, if you ever have wondered what does the face behind the voice sound like, you can actually find it there. That said...
It's cute. It's cute.
Aww. It's only cute because that's what I make you think.
Well, you know what? I'm gullible enough to believe the lies. She's cute.
Ladies, if they know that we can do witchcraft with our makeup, they'll leave all of us.
Oh, no, sweetie. I'm an actor, like as in on stage, on camera. Trust me, I know what makeup do. I have looked gorgeous from time to time. I also had a very long goth phase. Trust me, I know about makeup.
Oh, lol. Man, I think I would actually pay money to see you in a goth phase. But I digress for another time.
Yeah, I did that too.
I have pictures.
I have pictures too.
Oh,
Yep.
boy. That said, thank you everybody who's joined in the chat. To all of the viewers out there, whether you're watching right now, you came in earlier, you came in later, you're watching after the fact. Honestly, I would not be able to still continue to do these streams if it weren't for you guys. So, really big shout out for all of you. And for my returning crew, I've missed all of you. I really, really have. I'm glad that I got to see a lot of very familiar names in the chat, and hopefully we can catch up again on next week's stream, which fingers crossed and praise it be that we're able to make happen. That said, also for those of you who have joined me on the call today, again, thank you very much. I literally was messaging Richie, like, if nobody joins me, I really may not stream because I just know that would get too absorbed into the art and I would be very boring. So I'm very glad that you guys are here, and I'm very thankful for all of you joining. So whether regardless of wherever you are, I hope you have a good night, a good day, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Read more light novels.